Hello, everybody. Can you hear me? Hello, hello. Oh, geez, a little bit late, but it's okay. We made it kind of on time within the first 10 minutes, so that's pretty normal, right? Today we have Juno with us. Say hello, Juno.
Hello everybody, how are y'all doing tonight? I hope you're having a wonderful night.
Yes. Okay, so welcome to RabbiTalk episode 4? Episode 4.
Yes, I think it might be episode 4.
I think so.
Just might be.
Okay, so we've got a few questions. We will start off with Juno, please tell me about yourself.
Well, to put it simply, I am a 1942 model of the Ram 2 tank, built by Canada in the Second World War, mainly as a training tank, but it also did serve as a command vehicle in some frontiers of the war.
Ooh. Oh, I forgot to ask. Can everybody hear, okay? I should probably do that too before I continue.
Yes.
Let me make sure that everybody can hear.
Yeah, we will find out.
Yeah. If not, just let me know and I will try adjusting some things. Hopefully everybody can be heard.
Hopefully.
So. Yeah. Okay. Alright. So, I really I like the idea of like a World War II tank. Like military themed sort of VTuber. Yeah, I feel like that's the first time I've seen, at least in my realm, this is the first time I've seen something like that, so it's neat.
I mean, I personally haven't seen anyone who does like a tank, like actual like military vehicle, like from history kind of idea. There are some VTubers who do military based stuff, but like I could be wrong about this. I could be 100% wrong, but I feel like I'm the first tank based VTuber, but I could be 100% wrong. I could be 100% wrong.
So far, anyways. There's a lot of VTubers out there.
So far.
Yeah.
Yeah, there is a literal metric ton of VTubers around the world.
Yeah. But it's fun. I like being able to like stream and be whoever you want to be, right?
But yeah, I mean, I just throw my own personality into the mix and just mesh everything together, and well, here I am.
Ta-da! Yeah, so you designed your model yourself, right? Designed and made it?
Yeah, fully designed and made it myself. This is the version 40 model. The version 12, we don't talk about that. For one reason, it is, we'll go with this, it's old, it's outdated, and granted, it is where I came from, but the version 13 is when I got the iconic sort of Canadian, like the old Canadian flag, and the little Ram 2 side skirts on the front, as like little sleeves, but that's where I got that from the version 13s, and then I just progressed from there. But the first model I made definitely was a bit harder than I thought it would be, because the original model took me 18 hours to make, and now this one, with all of its small tweaking, because now I don't just use Vroid, I use Vroid, Blender, and Unity to get the best avatar I can possibly get. But yeah, this one with all the stuff modified on it from the version 39s, yeah, it only took me about 2.5, 3 hours to modify everything to how it is right now.
That's not bad.
If I'm remembering correctly, that is, like, again, memory's not the best, but I can remember most stuff. I can remember most stuff.
That's a lot. Like, I'm glad that you were able to shorten the time down. Because I guess once you have the skills, are pretty transferable, right? To be, like, between, you said Unity and Blender, was it?
Yeah, basically what I do, just basic process in general, it's just edit the avatar for textures, clothing, what have you in Vroid, import it to Blender to mesh materials together, then import it to Unity from Blender, and then re-export it, and then re-convert it to a VRM file, which this is. And that last part takes the most amount of time, probably about 45 minutes to an hour in general, but it still works. I can still do it. It's still manageable, but It can be interesting.
Definitely.
Especially when the model doesn't want to cooperate with me.
Exactly. I'm like, oh, I tried Vroid once, and I was like, this is too difficult. I can't figure it out. So we gave up.
I mean, originally I was like, holy crap, this is like impossible. And then it's just like, okay, watch some tutorials on YouTube.
There you go.
All right, that's like an hour of my time gone. All right, now what do I want on my avatar?
And then it's just the whole thing from there. But it's good.
I mean, the original avatar was just a hoodie, pants, and the custom hair that I did a while back. And this is still custom hair, but the original avatar was just like a hoodie, hair, and a few other changes. But that was really the original avatar. Like, it was bare bones, not much to it. But figuring everything out took me the most amount of time on that one. But either way.
Good. Yeah, like it's a learning process, but because Vroid comes with like its own outfits and stuff too, right? Did you do any editing with the outfits?
Well, yeah, all these outfits are customized, like fully custom. I technically own them all. Basically, like the shirt you see is actually the old Canadian flag from World War II era. The little sleeves that you guys see is basically the side skirts on the front of the Ram 2. If you look in War Thunder, I know I said that a lot, but if you look in War Thunder, you can see the front skirting on the Ram 2. That's what those little sleeves are.
Oh, that's so clever. I really like the way that you've changed, or not changed. I really like the way that you've taken the like concept of like the tank and really made it pretty represented on your model. It's cool. Very well done.
Well, I mean, with all the whole Canadian idea, right? I wanted to have like something that symbolized, hey, this tank was made in Canada because it is the Ram 2 and it was made in Canada. You know, World War II era flag. That works. That does work.
Exactly. Okay. Next question is what's your stream schedule like?
All depends. If I'm talking about during university, fun fact, I am in university, but if it's during university, that means the only day I do not stream confirmed is, and I don't stream regardless on that day, is Tuesdays. Because those are the days I take to myself and work on everything I need to do for university. I obviously work on everything I just need to do in general, but Tuesday is the day that I focus on getting caught up in anything that I'm missing or what have you. And then I mainly do streams on Monday, Wednesday, and Fridays as well as Thursdays. Friday, Saturday, Sunday is a maybe though.
Gotcha.
Maybe as in might not. But during university, my streams are usually an hour to an hour and a half in length. Sometimes over, sometimes under. But most times they're within that range. But that's for during university. Outside of university, it's basically every day, depending on how I'm feeling. But then the streams go from an hour to an hour and a half from the on-university schedule from down there an hour to about 4 hours in length on average.
So long.
You gain about, like, I don't know, friggin' 2.5 hours? Yeah, 2.5 hours extra. That's just on average, between 1 hour and 4 hours in length. I think the longest stream I've done, though, was last summer, and it was 6.5 hours long.
Ooh, how do you do it? Was your voice? Your voice must have been so tired by the end of it.
It really wasn't. I was just like focusing on having fun. Got chat involved. We were playing War Thunder that day, and Trailmakers as well as Paladins. We were playing all 3 games, like different times and all that kind of stuff. But we were just messing around, having a good time, talking, laughing. I was getting chat involved. I was literally inviting people from chat to come into the stream and just vibe out and play games. Heck, I even made a Discord recently for all that kind of stuff, so that I can actually talk with people in chat. Beforehand, I would just group everyone into like one call on direct messages and be like, all right, let's go.
Yeah. Oh, that's so much fun. We can get other people involved. It just makes gaming so much fun. And then yeah, you can spend so much time. Sorry, I lost my train of thought.
Don't worry. It is all good. Don't worry about it.
But yeah, like you can spend so much time like just playing video games. If you're having fun, the time goes by so fast.
Like the funniest part about that stream is, we're at the end of it. We were playing War Thunder and we're doing hide and seek.
Ooh.
I was the seeker. I was the seeker. I didn't even realize I did stream for 6 hours.
Right.
literally,
It just went by.
I literally looked at my friggin' setup and I'm just like, guys, we've been streaming for 6 hours. What the
How are y'all
actual?
still here?
No, like at
good.
the time, right? I think it was like, I forget how many people exactly were there, but I think there was maybe like 7 or 8 people just in general, like in the chat and everything, just talking, having fun. And there's like 7, because there was all the people who were just like in the match as well.
Right.
Here's the best part. I found all of them, and I'm just like, yeah, by the way, guys, it's 6 hours and a half. We're gonna go raid somebody. The definition of the end of my stream is just like, yes, we're now done. We're gonna go raid somebody.
Continue
Now we're
it
gonna
on.
just type in a random. Literally, we're just be like, yes, raid somebody, and we're gonna type in the tanks have arrived. Look, that is my signature thing. Whenever I raid somebody, that is the thing I type in for everyone to copy. Everyone copies it, and all you see in the person who I'm raiding chat is the tanks have arrived.
Oh, it's
It's
impressive. It's fun.
I love it.
Definitely
I
makes your
love it.
presence known. That's
Well, that's the
cute.
thing, like, I love it because, like, it just gets people involved and everyone has fun with it. Like, that's the whole
Exactly.
idea. Just, everyone has fun with it, everyone's happy with it, you know? Like, and that's sort of the main goal of, like, just doing this kind of stuff. Just entertainment. Make people happy, make people have a great day, you know?
Exactly.
Not forcefully, though. Not forcefully make them have a good day. Just brighten their day a little bit.
Exactly. Oh, it's so heartwarming. Speaking of fans, do you have like a fan name for your viewers?
Yes, I call them a tanklings.
Tanklings. That's perfect. It's so fitting.
Because I'm a tank.
Mm-hmm.
And there's ducks, ducklings, tanklings.
I like it.
Why not, you know?
I think it's so
Like-
clever. Sometimes
Well,
it's the
the other
hardest
thing
part, just coming up with a fan name,
Well, I mean-
but...
Yeah, I mean, the other thing I call them, though, is I call them the Armada as well.
Oh.
But I mainly refer to them as tanklings. But the Armada is when I have, like, a lot of people going to raid. I'm like, alright, my Armada, we're gonna go send them the power of the tank. Like, I just find it fun, though. I just mess around, have fun half the time. Like, I mean, that's what you gotta do, you know? Like, just mess around, have fun, make everyone happy, and then enjoy the day.
Exactly, right? At the end of the day, it doesn't matter how many viewers you have. It matters on if you're having fun, if your viewers are having fun, and, you know, yeah, exactly as you said, it's important to, like, if it makes somebody else smile, then you know that, you know, it feels nice. To be able to say that, yeah,
I mean,
you make people
I will say
smile.
the funniest thing, though, I do. The
Mm.
funniest thing I do a lot is this is a good example from War Thunder. If I'm flying my P400 and I am starting to go into a dive bomb, I'm like, yes, the American Stuka, let's go! And then I fucking die.
Oh, no!
Literally what happens is, like, 9 times out of 10, I'm dive bombing in anti-air.
Yeah.
And I'm an airplane. I end up trading with them, though, it's funny. I love it. It's like a meme. It's like a meme, and I love it. I love every second of it.
It's like perfectly
Literally.
timed. You're like, yeah, let's
The best part
go! And then, oof.
One of my favorite things I've said during stream, though, and I will say this, I'll say this in the best way I can.
Mm.
I'm gonna try to replicate the way I said it too. Reverse the Turks, fire the guns, it's time for them to fucking run!
Oh no!
I literally did that, and I killed a KV2 right after, I'm like, it was
Oh,
great, I loved it. I loved it.
perfectly timed.
Yeah, like, here's the thing, I say a bunch of funny stuff, I sometimes say stupid stuff, but here's the thing. I love acting like an idiot. That's a part of my personality. I love acting like an idiot because it's fun.
It is fun, right? You get
It's
to have
very
fun. What would you say that your main goal is then?
Well, I have a few main goals. There's not just one. One of my main goals, as I already said, is just make people happy, get people to enjoy their day. You know, brighten someone's day up and all that. Next main goal I have is raising money for food banks and all that kind of stuff, because that is what the money that I get from Twitch or what have you goes to. As personally for me, I don't feel that I need the money that I get from that.
Mm-hmm.
So I end up sending it all to food banks and different kinds of charities as well. But my other main goal is sort of just to entertain people. Just be an entertainer, have fun with people, and just have a great time.
Yeah.
I guess that's my other goal.
Yeah,
There's three
just
of them.
having a
Oh,
good.
boy.
Yeah, that's the thing. That honestly, yeah, those are pretty good, solid main goals. It's just to have fun, give back, and make
Yeah.
people happy. That's good.
Yeah, I mean, I just do it because, I've had family who were in the military and everything, and I was raised by them, and they showed me the good stuff in life, and I follow those sort of things they've told me for everything I do.
Good. Oh, I love that.
Like hell,
That's really good.
I don't even get mad if someone crashes into the back end of my car. That's not a joke either.
You're like,
Like
nope.
someone crashed into, literally someone's crashed into the back of my car before, and I'm like, your point being? Like they're like so concerned, like, oh my god, I'm so sorry, I didn't mean to. My brakes, like, they weren't working right, and I'm like, that's literally just a scratch. I could care less. Don't worry about it.
Oh, life goes on,
I
right?
refuse to let you to worry. Literally. Not literally, but like, what I wanted to say was, I refuse to let you to worry about this. Illegal to worry about this. I will worry about this because it's my car.
Also,
That's just me.
yeah. Hello to the new viewers. Welcome. Welcome.
Oh, hi everybody. I'm just casually talking about stuff.
Also, that's fine. It's what interviews are, right?
Yeah.
Basically,
Yes,
like a
very
chat
much
with a
so, very
friend.
much so.
Yeah.
Yes, very much.
So you seem like a pretty, easygoing person, which is really nice. It's really fun to talk to you.
I am. I will say this. It's very hard to make me mad unless I'm like on the edge of just being like, yes, you sir have now fucked up. Like when I'm on that point, then I'm mad, but I don't really get mad too often. Like, sure, I'll get mad at whatever for like an actual valid reason, but
Yeah.
I don't get mad at someone for petty stuff.
Yeah.
That's just not who I am as a person. Like, if someone just casually decides, I'm gonna pop his tires on his car, then I'd be pretty pissed.
Yeah, of course, right?
But, if someone accidentally hits into the back of something, they're like, just accidentally hits into me or whatever, I'm just like, okay, cool, bye.
But yeah, exactly. Life goes on. Yeah, it's good. I think it's really important to just enjoy life, take life as it comes, and not, right?
Yeah, just relax, enjoy life, and make someone happy. I guess that's something too. I live by this every day. Just as long as I make someone happy every day, I'm okay.
Exactly. I love it. So kind of on that note, do you have any like pet peeves or anything that really upsets you, like during stream or anything?
Well, not just during stream, because I've had it happen during stream, but mainly racist remarks or anything like that.
Yeah.
That stuff really gets under my skin because I have a few friends who are from Asia, and I do have a friend who comes from Algeria. And fun fact, me and him drive cars together a bunch of times.
Oh.
He's been pulled over double the amount of times I've been pulled over.
Of course, right? It's sad how deep-rooted racism is everywhere.
Oh, I know. There was one time I was carpooling with him to university because we both go to the same university, right? We got pulled over, and the cop asked, "Are you here against your will?" And I'm like, "No, we're literally just going to university."
Yeah.
Like the cop literally asked, "Hey, are you here against your will?" And I'm like, "No."
No, come on.
This guy, I've known this guy for about 1.5 years. I trust him with a bunch of stuff. Like, why would I be here against my will?
Exactly. Just because like somebody has a darker skin tone does not mean that suddenly they're a bad person. Like, come on. It just goes to show.
That's one of my pet peeves.
Yeah.
That is literally one of my pet peeves. The other thing I do is I go on rants sometimes, but that's also technically a pet peeve of mine because I don't like going on rants, but at the same time, rants are fun.
Sometimes you just have to get it all out there, right?
Oh yeah, racism in general or anything kind of along the lines of that does get under my skin very easily. And that's when I turn into a fucking demon, basically. Like, when I get pissed, you better start running. That's all I have to say about that. Because I'm just, I'm fairly tall and fairly well built. I can be a little bit intimidating. but you know, I don't try to emanate that energy all the time. Only when I'm pissed off about something, but most times I'm just a giant teddy bear.
Good.
Yes, I am the giant teddy bear. Fear me.
Oh, so terrifying.
Yes, I am clearly terrifying.
Okay, so you talked a little bit about what was it? The game that you play most often.
War Thunder.
War Thunder. There we go.
Yes, yes.
Do you have any other games that you want to stream, or like a dream game that you want to stream?
Well, I mean, I already love War Thunder. Like, really, dream game for me to stream would be any game I can get my hands on. Really, like, I will play any game I can get my hands on as long as I can play it, as long as I can have fun. Hell, even if I can get viewers and stuff in chat just to join, you know, like, hell, I've done a collaboration with someone who had like 1 subscriber on YouTube and like 1 follower on Twitch, and we had a blast.
Yeah.
Like,
right.
You know,
it's good to
like,
stay open.
As long as I can play the game, I'm okay.
Mm.
So there's no real dream game. It's more of just like along the lines of, oh yes, I'm gonna pick this game. I'm gonna play this game for 2.5 hours.
Right. Try everything. Play all the games. Good.
Absorb the games. Become the games.
Yes.
Become the games.
Exactly. It's a good goal as a streamer. It's just to become the games.
Become the games, and then find some cheap tricks, and then use them to your own advantage against enemies.
There you go. Clever.
Very good. Very good.
Mm-hmm. So, do you think you have... So, I phrased that weird. What do you think makes you unique as a content creator?
Well, there's many things that I could say make me unique. For example, I am a tank-based VTuber. That's unique.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's not as unique, but I don't see as many, like, I don't see a lot of people doing it all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Like, basically every money value goes to charity, but I guess that's unique, but I don't want to put it out there too far, but I technically think that's unique, but other thing is, I play with chat. Like, I don't care how big or small you are, if you want to join in, be like, hey, yo, I'm coming in. I'll be like, hey, yo, bet.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I do stuff with chat, I donate money,
Mm-hmm.
and then I'm a tank. A Canadian tank at that.
Canadian tank. Specifically Canadian tank. Yes.
Specifically the Ram 2. You
Yeah.
know, the most feared Canadian tank from World War II because it was the only one besides the Ram 1. But the Ram 1 only had a 2-pounder gun, the Ram 2 had a 6-pounder gun.
Right.
Better gun. Better weaponry.
More scary.
Yes, very much more terrifying.
But good though. I think it's important or like really fun to just have a safe space for like people to come and like game with you and like
Yeah, I mean,
like you said, yeah, just
very-
have fun. Right?
Like most of my streams, right? Like for example, today I did one earlier.
Mm.
I had a whole squad of chat.
Ooh.
We were all just playing War Thunder.
Yeah. Fun.
Best part is, I remember like in one of the matches, I was flying my P400, and one of the guys in the chat was like, "Hey yo, I'm gonna try to land on you." Me, no, I'm gonna run into you. We decided to nosedive at each other.
That's really fun. Catherine, hello.
It was funny.
Thank you so much
Hello.
for joining us.
Welcome to the crazy Canadian going on a rant.
No, but it truly sounds fun. I feel like once you found, like, especially because War Thunder is a pretty open, like an open world game, right?
Well, War Thunder itself is basically play tanks, research new tanks, upgrade tanks. You can play with whoever you want. It's basically like it's sort of like team deathmatch, but there's 2 teams. I play realistic because realistic's more fun, but you can have up to 4 people on a team. Like it's a fun game. You can play with chat. You can have custom matches too, where what you want to do like hide and seek kind of stuff.
Right.
It's fun. It's very fun.
Yeah, it sounds really flexible. Like you can kind of play the game how you want to. Hey.
Well, yeah. I mean, like, I could literally be like, okay, I have 5 people in chat. 4 of them want to join in. I'll take 3 people. After each battle, I can rotate somebody out, so on and so forth. Simple as that.
Good.
And people are always okay with that. Like, It's not super hard to just end a squad, start a new squad, invite the people who you want in the squad, and then go on that kind of train.
Mm.
Like, I've had people be like, yo, can I play next round? I'm like, yeah, does anyone want to swap out? And someone who's like, you know, like, I have a few average people who do play with me, they're like, yeah, sure, I can swap out for a match. Like, it just goes like that.
Yeah, nice and flexible. Good.
Yeah, it's very nice and flexible for War Thunder. And even with Paladins, too, because that game is sort of like, again, TDM, Onslaught, what have you. There's 2 teams, etc., but you can have 5 people on a team there, so that's still fun. Like, I find a lot of games fun. Especially when they're multiplayer, because then I can include chat, I can include whoever.
Yeah.
And, like, the best part is, like, I guess the best part is I have follower-only chat turned off on Twitch.
Right.
And I would be like, and I don't care if they're a follower or not. If they want to fucking play, I will drag them in and be like, hey, yo, you want to play the game? Cool, get in here. I don't care, get in here.
Oh, good. It's good to be inclusive like that. More chaotic, too.
And, like, sure. And, like, sure, sometimes they don't come back, and sure, sometimes they're just, like, jerks or whatever, but, like, at the end of the day, I'm still laughing and having fun, so...
Exactly.
It's simple. It's just simple.
Exactly. Just have fun. Have fun with other people.
Yeah.
Have fun with the people in your chat and people who want to keep coming to your streams, right? Like, it's fun to...
Well,
yeah. It's just fun to interact with people. And then, if you... The nice thing about VTubing is that if you were having fun and you want to share it with other people, it's so easy, and you can just continue doing what you love.
Oh, for sure. Like,
Yeah.
well, what I find with VTubing, and this is just me just speaking off what I know, just based on my general experience from my many years of being on the internet. VTubing has been the most fun I've had on the internet since I started on the internet way back in 2012.
Yeah, good. Like, obviously there's, like, a lot of drama here and there, but generally, I'm pretty sure... No. Generally, people are pretty inviting. It's really nice.
Yeah, like, and here's the thing. Like, I've met people who in my chat didn't want, like, just were doing normal Twitch streams. And here's the thing. One of the people who was in my Twitch stream recently said, you know what, I'm gonna become a VTuber.
Yeah.
I'm like, alright, you know what we have to do now? We gotta do dual P400 RAM 2 M22 and go yeet.
Yes, exactly. Just have fun with it.
And that's the thing, like, I always try to have fun, I always try to get people to be happy, you know? Like, I just have fun, and if I influence someone to become a VTuber, cool beans. If I don't, cool beans. Like, I'm just here to have fun and make people happy. That's all I'm here for.
Exactly. Good. I think that's perfect. Okay, are you ready for the more, I guess, rapid fire questions?
Let me just crack my fingers then. Ow!
Oh.
Freaking cracking a little bit too hard there.
Oh no, be careful.
I'm fine. Just a bit of a weird stinging feeling, but that's normal for me.
That's normal. Oof. Okay, we're gonna start.
That's normal after cracking my fingers.
We're gonna start out with the top 3s. Are you ready?
Alright.
Okay, top 3 games.
Top 3 games, easy. War Thunder, Paladins, and Trailmakers / Sprocket.
Ooh, nice. Okay, top 3, I guess, music types.
Sabaton.
What is Sabaton? I've never heard of Sabaton before.
It's basically like, okay, Sabaton itself is like a metal band that makes songs about history.
Oh, that's neat.
So
I'm gonna
like,
have to listen.
they made a song recently called Christmas Truce. I fucking
Oh.
love it because it describes the Christmas truce, and it could also be used to like do other metaphors. I feel because you know if there's ever any drama, why can't we just have a fucking Christmas truce? Like why can't we just all be? Why can't we all be brothers? Why can't we all be friends?
Right.
Because you know like you gotta have fun sometimes.
Meliora, hello. Thank you so much for joining us. Melly.
Hi. Hi, I'm Juno, and I am the thing. Every time someone types in chat, I'm gonna do a random ass thing. Fair warning.
Works for me.
Yes, I hope it does.
Okay, so top 3 foods.
Food. I just like food in I just like food in general. So I guess the best thing I've had is parm crusted haddock.
Ooh.
Then everything else is just simple.
Yeah.
Food.
So there's the haddock, and then there's everything else.
guess, and it's pleased to meet you as well, Melanora. I cannot pronounce names, sorry.
No,
But it's very nice to meet you as well. Very nice, very nice. Very nice. Very nice.
Alright, and top 3 animals.
Top 3 animals. Well, I got a dog, so I'm gonna have to say dog.
Yes.
Foxes. Foxes are my second, and then goats.
Goats! Ooh, I haven't heard that one. Have you... Please tell me you've played Goat Simulator.
My friend owns a farm. And they have goats on it.
Aww. They're so fun.
They also have foxes around the area, and obviously you can't tame foxes, but I like foxes because they just, they look at you and they look at you and they're like, "Oh, hello, good sir. Do you have any food for me today?" "No? All right, I'm gonna keep on a-walking."
They're surprisingly really cute. I get it. I get it.
I've had a fox, I really, when I was over at their farm, we took, bread and, bologna. I guess I'm going to say bread and bologna. We, put pieces on the ground near a fox, and we just looked, and the fox is like, "Hey, yo, thanks for the food, now I'm gonna dip."
I'm out, bye. Aww.
I love foxes, though. They're nice. They're cute.
They are. Good. Where do rabbits fall on your list of favorite animals? What number of rabbits?
I mean, again, my friend owns a farm, and they have a lot of animals, but I'm trying to think, there's a lot of animals on that farm, but
yeah.
I've been around animals a lot. I mean, there's one rabbit at their farm that's really, really nice. So I didn't say rabbits just because of that one rabbit. Number 4.
Number 4. Yeah. Good taste. Excellent taste. Perfect. Okay, next we have a couple rapid fire A or B questions.
All right, shoot.
All right. So, tea or coffee?
B. I will drink coffee till the day I fucking die.
Coffee is good. Movies or books?
Movies.
Amusement park?
Cough, cough. Avengers Endgame.
Yeah!
Avengers Endgame.
Oh my goodness. Oh, so good. Now I have to rewatch it. Amusement park or museum?
Museum.
Especially
because I went to Europe a while back. I got to go to the Bovington Tank Museum.
Ooh.
Yeah, my brother had to drag me out of there because I refused to leave half the time. And he's like, "Come on, we stared at the Valentine tank for 20 minutes now." I'm like, "I'm so not done."
Yeah.
I'm just like, "I'm not done. You let me stare at this fucking tank." Like, Jesus Christ.
There's a lot to see. There's a lot, especially when it's one of your favorite things. It's just exciting to go see everything, right?
Well, I just like history, and I love history in general.
Yeah.
Especially from that, especially World War I, World War II era sort of history, as well as the year 1800 to 1899, basically from 1800 to modern times. That's my kind of stuff for history.
Oh, good. So at least there's a lot of museums, especially around surrounding that. So that's good.
Yeah.
Okay. Candy or chips?
I prefer chips.
Chips.
I prefer chips because of one reason. They're easier to get than candy.
Yes, that's fair. Spring or fall?
I mean, I prefer winter over every other season, but I had to say fall because it's closer to winter. Just because I love the cold. I love the cold. And
do you?
Fall is that kind of mixture between getting from the warmth of summer to the freezing cold of winter. I love that part. I love sitting out there in -5-degree weather, just being like, yes, this is my natural habitat.
I was gonna say, even though it's Canadian winters. You like it out there?
Ooh, I gotta ask a question from Eleonora. Do I have any interesting facts to share about history? Well, I bet you didn't know this. In World War II, when Britain was basically at its weakest because they didn't have enough planes, Canada stepped in and made a bunch of Hawker Hurricanes, a bunch of different kinds of planes to send to Britain alone. They did make a modification to a few Hawker Hurricanes, inserting a 30 caliber machine gun in the nose cone area. They made one of those, but there was only 15 of those ever made. All were shot down.
Oh no.
So there is no actual one of those existing today, but we did have pictures of one with a Hawker Hurricane with a 30 caliber machine gun in the nose.
Oh wow.
To attempt to counter the BF-109. The BF-109 being one of the better maneuvering aircraft of the time, as it was the German fighter aircraft, and it stuck around for a very long time because of its high maneuverability until you switch over to the ME-262 by the end of the war. But that's just a quick history fact that I know off the top of my head, actually.
Ooh.
Basically, Britain was like, ah, shit, we're in trouble. Canada, don't worry, we have mass production.
Yes. That is super interesting that they only made like 15. You said 15 planes, and
There's
they all
only
got shut
15
down?
because they were all prototypes because of one reason. The 30 caliber housing mechanism was not properly secured, so sometimes the machine would actually rattle around, causing more damage to the internals of the nose cone area, which could cause the propeller to end up flying off if the nose cone also flew off. Hence why it wasn't used much, and hence why they were all shot down.
Makes sense. Oh, that's super neat. The more you know.
Most of them ended up going over the English Channel. That's where they were really shut down because it was during the time of the Battle of Britain. But Canada did make some modifications to some Hawker Hurricanes to make them better and faster, as well as Canada also did a lot of Navy for the Battle of the Atlantic. Hell, Canada was one of the top 3 countries who helped in the Battle of the Atlantic, right behind Britain and America. But by right behind, I mean Canada had the 3rd strongest Navy in the world by the end of the Second World War.
Oh.
And then we decided, you know what, we're gonna sell all our ships.
Oh. Like, we have so much ocean.
Well, I mean, you know, on 3 sides of the whole country, it's just ocean, besides Alaska. Like, you know.
Yeah, so surprising. I see. The more you know. Thank you for sharing that fact with us.
Oh, it's no problem. It's no problem. Melnor asked it anyway, so I was like, you know what? I'm gonna answer that really quick. It wasn't quick, but it's still an answer.
It's good. Perfect. Thank you, Meliora. Okay.
You're welcome for sharing that. You're welcome for sharing that. I guess I don't know. You're welcome. That's all I'm gonna say. You're welcome.
Okay. So you said winter over summer. And
Yes, winter over summer and fall over spring.
Good. Do you prefer day or night?
Nighttime for one reason. I can drive cars fast at night. Not in the day. Well, here's the thing. I also like to go for nighttime drives just to clear my head sometimes, like 1 or 2 in the morning. You'll see me just go out for nighttime drives and everything because, you know, sometimes you gotta clear your head from stuff that happened during the day, and then, you know, when that's all cleared up, you go home and you're just like, ah, shit, you wasted about like 150 kilometers worth of gas.
Oopsie.
Yeah.
Well, at least you got a nice drive out of it. Yeah, night driving is fun.
Windows down in the winter, freezing cold in the car. Hell yeah.
You're so brave.
I mean, like, I've really worn t-shirts, not t-shirt, but a muscle shirt and shorts in the middle of winter, in the middle of a fucking snowstorm.
Oh, that's how you know you're Canadian, though.
And I was just like, this is fine. I don't feel a thing.
Oh my goodness.
Then I just was like, ah, yes. Now I'm starting to feel things, but like 2 minutes later, I'm just like, ah.
Nice bitter cold.
Yes. Although I do like the snowstorms and everything that happen where I am. It's very, very nice and calm.
That's true. Like, once the snow first falls, you're like, oh, this is gorgeous. And then it just keeps going.
We got about 3 freaking centimeters of snow on the ground right now. So if I look outside, there's 3 centimeters of snow on the ground.
Oh, that's not bad. I think it's the same here, actually. About that much.
In and around.
Yep. Okay, PC or console gaming? Which do you like?
Yes.
Yes to both.
Well, I mean, here's the thing. I have both. I technically have 3. I actually have 4 things. My VR headset, my old Xbox that barely works, my PlayStation, and then my PC. PC, I will say this, PC is better for quality.
Mm-hmm.
But console is better for being cheap.
Ah, there you go. Yep, that is very true.
For gaming strategy, because here's the thing.
Mm.
Consoles, they don't always render in bushes.
True.
I can see through the bush and I'm like, oh yeah, someone's trying to hide behind the bush. just casual pop.
I didn't even think about that. That's never occurred to me. But then again, I don't really play like FPS a lot, so like.
well, for example, War Thunder's not FPS. It's like a mixture of like every kind of thing you can think of. Like it's FPS, it's third-person shooter. You can play realistic, or you can play arcade or simulator.
Oh.
Fuck simulator. Fuck simulator though. Fuck simulator. I'm sorry. Because here's the difference. Arcade, you see where the enemies are 100% of the time. You even have like a little thing telling you, oh, you can go through this armor. No, you can't. Realistic, you can't see where the enemies are, but you can see where your friendlies are. You can't see that little like where you can penetrate thing or not. You just shoot the gun and go. Simulator, you don't even see who your friendlies are.
So it's just you out there in the big world.
Basically, it's just like, yes, one way or the other, we're fucked. But who are we gonna get fucked by? The teammate or random number 227 over there?
Yeah, exactly. Fun. Okay.
Yeah.
Mountains?
It's a fun game.
Mountains or ocean?
Well, I'm gonna have to say mountains.
Mountains. Ooh, mountains are nice. Do you ever go climbing?
I've been to Switzerland.
Ooh.
I've been to the top of some of the mountains there.
Oh.
The view from up there is fucking breathtaking.
Yeah.
Literally, because you're like really high in the air. Literally, because you're like super high in the air, but like metaphorically as well. Like some of the views from up there were just amazing. Like you could see like for miles and kilometers or whatever have you. You can see for a while out there.
Right.
Like it was a very nice place.
Yeah.
Very nice. I would definitely go back to Switzerland if I could.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, gorgeous. I can only imagine, but gorgeous. Okay.
It's a very, very nice place.
Yeah. Last question. PvP or PvE? Which one do you like better?
I prefer both, honestly.
Both?
As long as I can play the game, I'm okay. But with my War Thunder experience, PvP. Because I can have my team, I have my whole team, I can literally go into battle, we can do calls, we can do everything. We can destroy enemies. But the advantage of play version environment is you're all on a team against AI.
Yeah.
Which is also fun.
Yes. Both are very good.
Like for example, one game that I play a decent amount of on my PlayStation is Killing Floor 2. That is multiplayer, but you can do both, being PvP, which one team plays the zombies, the other team plays humans.
Oh, cool.
Or you can do PvE, which is you're all playing the human team against the zombies.
That's really fun. That'd be so cool.
Like we play that a bunch. We play that a lot of the time. Jesus Christ.
Oh.
We played that a lot. Mainly because like all my friends, right? They all got the good old PlayStation systems.
Yep.
So.
Yep.
We usually do that. We do that for fun stuff there, but on PCs where I do my streams and everything, because that is the more fun way to do it, I find.
Yeah.
But again, that's the thing. PC is more fun for streaming because you get like OBS, XSplit, what have you, and then you can just be like running through everything, get everything set up, and boom, you're live and you're going for like 2.5 hours.
Right. It's easy to lose track of time. But it's fun. Juby, hello.
I envy you. I mean, my anxiety is too bad for any PvP.
Yeah.
With that. I mean, put it simply, as long as I have people who I can trust to cover my back in case I mess up on a team, then Oh, sorry for my avatar freezing up there. Just friggin' PC decided to lag itself, but whatever. But yeah, I prefer PvP because I have a whole team that I can trust and rely on anything. Like for example, in Knockout City, which is another game I play, me and my friends, we do calls and we rely on each other to catch stuff if we mess up. Like one time, I threw a ball, I messed up, I caught it for my friend because he was the one getting targeted, and then I threw it back at the guy and I got the kill.
Ooh.
But yeah, like stuff like that happens fairly often, but you know, to play PvP and have fun, do it with your friends.
Yeah.
Don't do it with randoms, because if you do it with randoms, you're not gonna really have a fun time.
That's what I was gonna say. I feel like there's so
yell-
much pressure. Yeah.
Well, like with randoms, they're gonna yell and curse you out if you mess up once. But with your friends, you can laugh about it. That's why I always go with my friends.
Exactly. That's what I do too. Otherwise, I'm like, I'm too bad at video games. I can't handle this.
Well, like, yeah, no, like, PvP is just something else. Because in PvP, sure, you can do it alone. But you're not gonna have a fun time because there's no one to cover your back. If you have a team of randoms, same situation. No one's gonna cover your back unless it's absolutely necessary. But if you have a team of friends that you can trust, they will cover your back better than anybody else.
So true. So true. Yeah, Juby, I totally get that. Oh, sorry if you hear random noises. But yeah, it's hard to, like, if you enjoy playing a game, it would suck if that's all you heard. Definitely.
Yeah.
Oof.
Well, I mean, that's the thing, too, like, that might seem repetitive or whatever, but it's the best advice I can give to play PvP. Like, playing with randoms, not fun. Playing alone could be fun if you're, like, super skilled at the game, but playing with friends is the best way to go, because, you know, that's just where I go.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes. Hey, I can nod too. Ha. 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 I can nod too.
Yes.
Yes. Yes. I command the big yes.
I don't know if my VTuber tracking is doing so well today, but I am also nodding.
I mean, like, my camera's, like, off-center, so I'm, like, leaning, like, halfway to the left to like, center it on my face, but it works, it works. If it works, it works.
Exactly. Okay, so you are I don't know if did you have, like, an official debut stream or anything?
Oh, I did. That was, well, I had 2. Technically, I had 3, actually.
Ooh.
But I had one on YouTube, which was a YouTube video saying, oh, yeah, I'm debuted now kind of idea. That was a video. That's the sort of, like, one that doesn't really count, but it also counts a little bit.
Yeah.
My first one was for the version 22, and that was in April of 2020. So, you know, when all COVID happened, you know, March, April. And then I had a re-debut with my version 40 in July.
Oh, okay, so pretty recent.
Of this year, actually.
Oh, okay, sweet. Was there anything that you didn't get to cover in your debut streams, that you wanted everyone to know?
Well, I keep on getting this question asked to me, and, you know, it's all about, like, what are you? And I'm like, I'm a tank. I'm a World War II tank. And even though I made that, like, fairly clear in my debut stream or whatever, but, like, people were just still wondering, like, what was I? And I'm just like, I'm a tank. That's all you need to know. I'm a tank.
All you need to know, yes. So just my concept. I think
I have weapons.
Yeah.
Like for example, like my character actually has weaponry and everything like that. So for example, I have a 57mm quick firing 6-pounder gun. I have 4 machine guns, 150 cal and 3 7.62 cal rounds and everything like that. And I also have a custom weapon that I designed based on machetes. Well, the bayonets, I mean, from just wars in general. I based a weapon on that, and it is a flaming sword.
Oh, lots of stuff.
Basically, it lights on fire with a click of a finger, basically, because, you know, it's covered in fuel. So I light that on fire, and boom, it's a flaming sword now.
Ta-da! Oh, neat.
Yeah, that's my weaponry. But that's the thing. People sometimes don't realize I'm a tank. And I'm just like, I'm a tank. I might not look like a tank. I might look like an anime girl, but I weigh 29.5 tons.
Oh.
I have 80 rounds of ammunition for my main gun, and over 2,500 rounds of machine gun ammo and a sword.
Oh.
I'm a tank. and I also have 90 millimeters of armor, but that's out of the question. I have 90 millimeters of armor, you know, just casually, just. If anyone takes a shot at me, you know, like literally, if anyone takes a literal shot at me, it's gonna bounce back and hit them in the nose. It's gonna bounce back and just hit him in the nose. Like, just casually. Well, yes, I am very well armed. The only custom weapon I did add into the character was the flaming sword.
Mhm.
I wanted that because, you know, it sounded fucking cool, so why not?
Yeah, right?
But every other weapon is historically accurate to what was on the RAM too.
That's so cool. Yeah, I feel like if you know, you know. Like if if you say that you're a Ram and somebody else knows the Ram too, I'm sure they would see the similarities.
Well, that's the thing too, like I also have a TikTok, right? And people are like, oh my god, what are you? I'm like, tank.
Tank, yes.
I am a tank, fear me.
It's good. I feel like the cat ears threw me off a little bit. I was like, oh.
Oh, fun fact, there's actually a very funny reason for why they are there.
Oh.
So, the reason why they are there is they are actually, what they call, if you look at the RAM, you notice they have like little periscope things, right?
Ah, yes.
Like on tanks and everything?
Mm-hmm.
That's what those are supposed to represent.
Oh.
There's two on the RAM. There's actually two. There's one on the top of the turret on the RAM, and there's one for the driver.
Oh.
So that's what the little cat ear things are supposed to represent. The red is like the lower one, and then the dark one, the darker red is the one higher up.
Oh, it makes sense now. Everything makes sense now.
Yes, I designed the avatar based off the tank, so I'm trying to make as much sense as possible when I was going through everything because, you know,
Yeah.
I try to make it make as much sense as possible, so.
Got all the little details and like scatter them around. Yeah, that's so cool.
Yeah, because like for example, if I actually scroll out on the avatar here, go go. I mean you can't see it, but there's tanks on my pants. So there's literal tank. There's really the Ram 2 tank on the pants too. So.
Oh, neat.
No.
All these tiny little
Like,
details.
There's a bunch of little details that are there. The original outfit though was not pants. It was actually a dress that was actually tank tracks.
Oh, smart.
But I switched that out because it didn't fit with what I really wanted the character to look like anymore.
Right.
Because I wanted the character to look like it was big, bulky, armored, just, you know, 9 feet tall tank, 29.5 ton tank, you know? And the dress sort of made it, dress didn't really fit as much anymore.
Right.
But I still have versions of the avatar with the dress, but I'm not overly concerned about those.
Yeah.
As in, I might bring it back for a theme outfit, but
for now,
not for the main.
Yeah.
Not for the main.
No, I think that's good. I think that's, yeah, I feel like the pants definitely kind of suit the vibe that you're going for a little bit better.
Yeah, I mean, the tank idea itself that I had, because to put it simply, when I came up with the idea, I was like, to put it simply, first off, I was tired of being a voice with no face, and because I didn't want to show my face, I'm like, okay, what's a very good alternative to that? And I was like, okay, there's something called VTubing, I will check it out. About a week later of research, I was like, you know what? I'll learn how to make my own avatar.
Ta-da!
Made my own avatar, and my views fucking skyrocketed. From only getting about 14 video views to having 200 on the first one. A VTuber, and then again that gradually went down over time, but I could care less about views.
Yeah, it's more of just having fun.
Yes, alternate outfits are always fun, especially when you make the avatar yourself, because then you have control over like everything about the avatar.
Exactly.
You don't have to worry, because like that's the thing too. Like the reason why I did not decide to get someone else to make it is because I was like, first off, I don't want to pay a lot of money to have someone make my avatar. If I can learn to do it myself, right? Because if I didn't learn how to do it myself, I would have paid someone to make it. But because I did, I was like, okay, I want to go for this kind of concept here and this kind of concept there. You know, just mesh everything together, nice and safe and sound. Basically, make everything run like the way it is. But while designing my own avatar, I was like, okay, I have full copyright ownership over this avatar, and obviously people who use it are allowed to use it because, like, obviously right now, you know, you're allowed to use it because I'm here and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Obviously.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, like, it's not like with the avatar. The only real thing I would like to improve about it is like trying to get it to mesh better in Unity because, you know, some of the stuff did not mesh well.
Right.
Because it's on an atlas for meshes. It's on a mesh atlas, so there's some errors in the back of the avatar that obviously no one can see. But there are some small errors that I'm still working on correcting, but
you'll get there.
That's gonna be later on.
Yeah, it's a work in progress, huh? Yeah.
Yeah, it is very much a work in progress. Yeah. But yeah, no, it's very much a work in progress to say the least. But no matter what, everything's a work in progress.
Exactly.
Because
you
no
can
matter
never
what you
perfect
do, no
it.
matter what you try.
Yeah.
That's the thing. Like, sure, you can think it's perfect or whatever, but then you notice one small thing, and you're like, okay, I want to fix that now.
Exactly.
You notice another small thing, and you're like, okay, I want to fix that now.
Yeah.
Like, that's the thing, too. Fun fact, when I was transferring over from version 12, which was, like, just a base outfit that was just not anything like you see now, to the version 13s, I redesigned my character's outfit, and then I redesigned all my friends' characters' outfit because I made them all avatars as well. For videos, granted, I can't put the avatars in anymore because, well, my editing software doesn't allow that anymore, but it is what it is. But yeah, no, like, I will say the good thing about the avatar is, because I am the copyright owner of, like, how this avatar looks, like, you know, like, I'm not saying, like, you know what I mean, right? Like, I'm the owner of the avatar, and if someone wants to use it, then I'm like, yeah, sure. So, but if someone just blatantly steals it, then...
then, yeah.
You know, just casually look at them like, are you sure about that, good sir?
That is not yours. Do not touch it. Jimmy says not to sound
not
old.
to sound old.
Yeah. But it reminds me of that saying, never stop improving. Absolutely.
Yeah, I mean, that's sort of the concept that I go with sometimes with the models, because, like, for example, fun fact, I'm on the version 40. This is version 40 you guys are all seeing. Yeah, I've gone through 40 iterations of the avatar, and there's been changes all throughout its life.
It's nice that because you have, like, the knowledge and you've made your model, you have that freedom to make new outfits or make new changes, and you can do it whenever you want to. You don't have to rely on anybody else. Yeah.
And plus, there's also the whole, like, no legal trouble at all with it, too.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, I can be like, hey, I'm gonna change the avatar's look.
And not have to
my
get
avatar,
it cleared.
you know.
Yeah.
There's some avatars, like, some people who just bought their avatars, and sometimes they don't like it anymore for some reason, and I'm just like, well, that's not fun, because then they're gonna have to get a whole new avatar made or bought or whatever, and it's just a big hassle. So I'm just like, you know what? I'm just gonna casually just skip that step of life.
Yeah, it can get expensive, so may as well, just do it yourself.
I mean, I saw people advertising making avatars for like $500 fucking on Twitter one day, and I'm just like,
I mean, yeah,
no.
I feel like, like a lot of. I guess it depends on if you are like a 3D model or like a 2D model. But yeah, like a lot of like work goes into it. So like whenever I see like higher prices, I'm like, I get it. Definitely. But
I understand why, but like, you know, I personally would not want to pay that. Because, you know, if I can easily make something like this, and it looks halfway decent, you know, Canadian flag, like, it has everything I want it to look like.
Exactly.
And I can do cool concept art with it and everything like that, like, you know, then I'm okay with it. Like, I love the avatar, because, like, it fits.
Exactly.
The aesthetic that I'm going for, because, you know, I'm going for big, bulky, tank kind of thing.
And if it doesn't work, you can change it.
Plus, one punch from this character can literally send someone about like 25 feet back. You know, you're just having the friggin' 29.5 tons of tank just punching in the face. You know, you're gonna be like, zoom.
Exactly.
Just gone.
What is a VTuber but your own OC, right? Like, you get to craft so much about it. Sylvan, hello! Thank you so much for joining. Oh, we were
welcome. I'm the crazy Canadian here going on a rant.
We were actually.
Listen, I would do that. I do that every time someone joined.
Perfect.
I love doing that. It's always fun. I like to throw my own sort of. Like, here's the thing with the VTuber. Like, here's the thing. I don't know if people do this a lot, but sometimes you'll put like their own sort of different kind of personality. Like they have like their off-stream personality and their on-stream personality. I don't have that as much, but I do hold back a little bit on some of the stuff I do want to say live stream, because you know that like some of the stuff that I say can be interpreted the wrong way. I'm just like, I ain't dealing with that stuff today.
Yeah, you always gotta be careful, right? Absolutely.
When I'm off stream, I'll be like, hey yo, insert random words here. How you doing today, my man?
Your personality really comes through.
Yes, I try to make my own personality shine through with the avatar, but at the same time, like, it'd be a bit different than when I'm, like, off-stream.
Yeah,
definitely. Off-stream, I'm just, like, you know, off-stream, I'm not a completely different person, but I can be a different person. Like,
yeah, depends on the situation, right?
Oh, exactly.
Yeah. Okay, do you have any closing remarks for everybody?
Oh, I do have one thing alone. And this is gonna be funny, and you can do whatever with it, but I need to get my voice ready for this one.
Uh-oh, we're in for a treat.
Alright, if you don't subscribe now, I'll have an enemy tank in 2 fucking seconds.
Oh no!
Now subscribe, damn it. If you don't fucking subscribe.
Alright everybody, you heard.
I cannot do that voice for long. Right.
Yes, please take care. Drink some water.
I mean, I can switch. I can tilt my voice the other way too. I can be like this and be like, hey, subscribe now. If you don't subscribe, I'll beat you with my fucking sword.
Multi-talented over here.
I mean, the other thing too is obviously before with this we talked a little bit, but you know, I can just snap my neck like this normally and just be like da 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 da, or the other way, you know, just casually.
It's so it's so spooky to see it.
You know, just casually just go like, yes, how's your day going? You know, just casually more that way and be like, yes, how is your day going?
As long as you're not hurting yourself, then it's all good.
The only time I get hurt is when I fall over, which is very, very rare. But still, it hurts a little bit. But, it is what it is. But the fun thing too, like, the one thing I will say too is like, people should collaborate with people more often. Like, that's one thing I definitely find, just in general, like, not even just with the VTubing community, but like, just in general, people need to collaborate more often with people. Because you never know who you're gonna meet, you never know who you're gonna have fun with, and you never know anything until you actually do it.
Exactly.
Just do it.
Yeah.
Just do it.
Just do it.
Insert Shia LaBeouf. Just do it. Don't let your dreams be dreams, and just do it. And yes,
exactly.
I can, like, y'all can even, like, really, I can give a very motivational speech, but the simplest thing is this. No matter what, never give up on life, because the moment you give up on life, and trying life and doing anything in life, is the moment life gives up on you and it starts treating you like shit. So never give up on life, because the moment you give up is the moment you're going to get thrown to the ground. But don't give up, no matter what. Even if things are looking like the end of the world, just never give up and never surrender. Because you got me, and then you also got Freya here.
Yeah!
You have us.
Exactly.
You have us. Like, you know, if you have a bad day, just talk to us.
Exactly. That's what we're here for.
Exactly. Now again, back to my earlier statement here. If you don't fucking subscribe, I swear to God. No, Avatar, why you crash? Fuck.
Uh-oh. Oh no. Oh. Good night, Juno.
I can fix it. Don't worry. Just give me like 10 seconds. I can fix this.
Look.
It has to refresh. Give it like a solid 5 minutes here. Not really. Give it like 2 seconds after like relogging everything. Just give it a minute. Ignore the big black box. I'm there. I'm hiding. Fear me. I put up my hiding shield.
Technical difficulties. Yeah, just a hiding shield. We're fine.
Yeah, it's just a casual hiding shield. Okay. Load back up. Thank you, V up for loading back up. Fucking Christ. first time it happened in like 2 days.
Oh.
Christ almighty.
It's fine. It happens. Technology, right?
Technology, the one thing that hates me half the time.
Mm.
Okay, that's showing. And hey, this is showing now. Ha! I'm back. Now I have to do this. I have to do it quick. Okay. Turn the broadcasting thing on, and then go to here.
We have a different guest with us now.
No, character bad. Go to the thing. Fuck. Go to this one for now. Fuck.
There we go.
Temporary.
That works.
No. No. Wait. No. Wait.
Oh, there
Here
we go.
Proper
Alright.
one. And even though the hair is sticking through the neck, it's okay. That's how it spawns in. Don't worry. I still exist.
Everything is okay. No Junos were hurt.
No tags were hurt in the making of this film.
Perfect.
Much
Welcome
better.
back. Welcome back.
Yes.
Yay.
Fun fact, that does happen to me time to time. So when it does happen, I joke around with it. Like I'm like, oh yes, I'm hiding behind I'm hiding under the screen, or I'm hiding behind the table here. So you know, hey, a good example, I guess, of having that happen. But regardless,
We got it live on camera.
yes, live on camera, me reacting to something randomly. Like, actually, do you mind if I show off a couple things real quick? Because I know people will be wondering what was the original avatar that I had.
Oh yeah, sure.
Okay, so the original avatar that I had didn't look anything like the current one you see in front of you. This is the original avatar.
Oh, it's so
And
different.
this one, here's the thing, this one was actually based off something completely different.
Oh.
It was, you know what it was based off of?
What?
Fucking Spitfire.
Oh.
The Spitfire aircraft.
Oh, okay.
But we only worry about the current one, which is this one. The good old Ram 2 model.
Exactly.
But yeah, I have all the old versions of the model here too, except for the versions 1 through 11. I do have the version 12 though.
Oh.
But I'm not worried about the version 12.
Yeah.
Because version 12 is ancient.
Is it? Oh, yeah. Back in how old? If you feel like sharing, you don't have to.
Okay, so version 12, that was back in December of last year.
Oh, okay.
Also, hello Ramsey, how you doing? I hope you're having a wonderful day. I know I am. I'm just here being an annoyance now, but I don't care. I'm gonna be annoying because fuck it, why not?
Hello, Ramsey. Thank you so much for joining.
Again, I said I would do it every time.
I'm glad. It makes it fun.
I mean, the funny thing is, so, I'm gonna show off one thing, and this is the this is actually, I call this the version 12.5 because it's the version this is the thing I did before the version 13. This is what this one looked like. It looked a lot different.
Oh, wow, you're right.
It looked a lot different.
So very different.
Oh, that's good to hear. But here's the thing, that I made, so this is the version 13. You see it's completely different now.
Oh,
this
wow.
is the version 13s.
Yeah.
And then here is version 13 proper. No, not this one, fuck. Never mind, ignore me. Where is it? Fuck. Here it is. This is version 13 proper. This is version 13 proper. So you see like the tracks where the dress and everything, like, and oh yeah, version 32. Oh, the longest lasting version.
Oh, longer hair.
Yes, longer hair. This was the longest lasting version of my streams though. This one was, this was before version 40, which this one is. But every version before this has been a different version of version 32 until version 38, which changed it over to be this that you see in front of you. The reason why I did the change is because of one reason, and that reason is very simple. I didn't like how long the hair was, and that other avatar also snapped its neck without me even doing it.
Oh no.
I was just like, whatever, I'm not worried about it kind of idea. Like, for example, I'll just give a quick example here, alright? So, this one right here, where are you? Yes! Alright, so, This one right here is what I like to call the commander outfit.
Oh.
A bit different, it's a bit bulkier.
Yeah.
But this one was the version 17 commander outfit.
Oh.
I literally have every single avatar saved on my machine. Except for anything before version 12. I still have version 12, but I have everything before that is just gone to the wind.
Oh.
I can't have it anymore. Besides version 0, which is the original one that was based off the Spitfire I showed you. But
right.
I did do something that I will always be proud of. I revamped the version 0 and gave it to my nephew as he wanted to start doing VTubing. So this is what his avatar looks like now.
Oh, cool! Oh, that was so sweet of you. Oh, that looks so nice.
And basically, because, like, here's the thing. I wanted to do a revamp of it anyway. I was like, I'm never going to use it because there's no correlation between a Ram 2 and a Spitfire. So I'm like, you know what? My nephew said that he wants to become a VTuber.
Yeah.
So I was like, hey, you can use my backup avatar.
Yeah.
I don't know if he's still using... I do not know if he's still using it now, though. I don't know that for a fact.
But still, it's nice.
But he might be, he might not be.
Yeah, it's nice to have all those, like, models at your disposal. So if you wanted to change it up, or if you wanted to, like, show them off like that, it's super easy.
Well, I mean, like... For example, when it turns into a year, I'm gonna show the original model, which was which is this one. This is the first model. I'm gonna be using that one for a full stream. Yeah, it's not the best for face tracking, but you know, it can still show its strides. People must be so confused looking at the avatar changing every 5 seconds. But basically, my avatars, like, they've evolved from when they first spawned in this world, I guess. I don't know. When I first made them, they've definitely changed. Because, like, version 13 was the big change. Version 40 is by far the most advanced one so far. As you can probably tell, like, the mouth moves more accurately to how I actually move my mouth a little bit. But there's still something that have to be tweaked, to say the least. But... It's fairly accurate, but like other ones, they aren't as accurate. And then I have the Christmas stuff, but we're not gonna worry about the Christmas stuff because that one, as we already discovered, breaks the fucking camera.
It does. It's just so sad.
It sadly breaks the camera.
Yeah.
But I still have my Halloween one. If you do want to see that.
I do. Please show me. I love Halloween.
Let's hope it doesn't break the camera. Let's hope it doesn't break the camera.
No, it's good. Oh, I see the bat. Is it a pumpkin on the side? Ooh.
Yeah. No, actually, that's the moon, but here's the best part. Look at the eye. Look at the eye.
Oh, that's really cool.
I have a target in my eye. I am in weapon mode. Fear me.
Oh, it's so much fun. I'm glad that you have such flexibility with your models. It's good.
Well, that's the thing. I love being able to, like, just rebuild my model from, like, whatever I have. Like, for example, next month, I'm going to be working on the version 41.
Cool.
And there's not going to be much changes besides the fact of better tracking in general. So like, you know, so in real life, I can snap my neck a bit more than the avatar is actually showing. Hence why it leans a bit whenever I do it. So like, for example, if I do this, it bends over a lot.
Right.
But my actual body is not bending over.
Right. Gotcha. That makes sense.
I'm gonna try to iron that out, but that is still fairly unlikely to happen. But it's still gonna be worth a try.
Yeah, right. Play around with it, have fun.
Yeah, play around with it, have fun, and see what happens.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, like, I guess that's the thing too. But whatever. It's like I like that I was able to actually make my own avatar, and then you know, I like that I have that freedom to actually, you know, not have to worry about like legal issues with avatars or copyright with avatars or what have you. Like, I'm happy not to worry about that, and I'm happy I actually learn how to make them.
Yeah, exactly.
Because then, like, I can work on it all myself. If I want to do an upgrade to it, I can do the upgrade to it without having to worry about someone being like, "Hey, you changed the avatar."
So you get to play around with different outfits. Good.
Exactly. I can play around with, like, if I really wanted to, I could put someone else's outfit on this avatar and be like, hey, look, I can literally dress like that person. But no, I don't do that because that's just cheap.
Good. Okay, so do you have any, or what? I guess what is your next planned stream that you have for everybody?
So my next planned stream is tomorrow. It's gonna be War Thunder again. It's only gonna be about an hour and a half, as usual, for now at least.
Perfect.
But to say the least, we're gonna be playing some meme tanks. So meme-worthy tanks like the L333, the squeezy gun, aka the German friend wheeled thing, like reserve rank, like 1.0 actually, but same idea. Like we're gonna be playing a bunch of meme-worthy tanks, including the Ram 2, because that thing is a meme in among itself because it bounces everything. The other thing too is like you, I have YouTube as well.
Oh,
and I've been on this. Yes, I do have a YouTube, and that YouTube, it has 300 and some odd subscribers right now.
Ah, nice.
But I'm not gonna worry about that too much because I just worry about putting the stuff in the robot and the robot editing everything and putting it into YouTube and etc. etc. I'm not overly worried about that. I'm really worried about like my Twitch and everything, but it is whatever.
Do you want me
I do it for fun. I do it for fun.
Do you want me to link your YouTube in the YouTube description as well?
That's your call to make on that.
Okay. Yeah, I'll definitely go ahead and add that in. So, tomorrow you were streaming. Do you know what time you're streaming at?
I usually stream. I mean, I'm probably gonna stream after I get off work, or after. Like usually I would start my stream around like anytime really between 6 p.m. Atlantic to about 8 p.m. Atlantic is when I'll probably start my stream.
Okay.
Anytime in between that, but.
Perfect.
Might be later, might be earlier.
Okay, so kind of around this
Twitch. It'll be on Twitch,
Perfect.
not YouTube.
So
YouTube is where all their videos go.
So everybody, you know what to do. Make sure to follow Juno on YouTube and on Twitch, and then check out his stream.
They want
tomorrow.
the link. They want the linky links, I guess.
Yeah, I will give.
They're begging for the link.
After this video.
If you want, I can. No, I'm not worried. I mean, I was gonna say if you wanted, I could be like, haha, I am in chat now.
You could, yeah.
No,
if you want to post it in chat, feel free, and then I can
literally
link
just
it
go like
after.
this. I can really just type in the letter E, you know. I just type in the letter E.
Aha.
But like all the links to everything I have, except for the 3 dead channels I have, which I don't worry about anymore.
Yeah.
I don't have to worry about those, but I do have a Twitch, and I do have a Twitter.
Perfect.
And I have a TikTok.
Yeah,
all
that's
by the
true
same
too.
name.
Yeah, so
it's
go
all
ahead.
by the same name.
Perfect. So you know where to find Juno. They're all right there.
Yeah.
Perfect. Well, thank you so much for joining us today. It was really nice getting to talk to you.
Thanks so much for having me.
Of course. I am looking forward. I'm gonna try to be there tomorrow. I'll try to be there for stream because it seems really fun, and I want to see what this game is about.
You might end up hearing me say, "I'm gonna dive home in the goddamn American Stuka" half the time, but that's just what I do. Or you might just hear me start humming random like Mission Impossible songs halfway through when I'm trying to sneak around.
Oh, that sounds so much fun though. Yes, definitely.
Or you're gonna hear me yell out, "God fucking damn it, where's the KV2?" Like, I do a bunch of funny stuff.
Good.
So,
I'm looking forward to it.
I'm very much impromptu when it comes to doing all that fun stuff, but it is what it is.
Yeah. Alright. I'm gonna go ahead and end it there, everybody. Make sure to follow, make sure to check out Juno's stream tomorrow. And
if you don't subscribe to Thea right now, I swear to God, you're gonna have an enemy tank on you in 5 fucking seconds.
Well, you heard the man.
Exactly.
Thank you so much.
Have a great night, guys.
Yeah, have a good night, everybody. Bye-bye.